Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel today. We're outside and my Mazzy May has something she wants to show you guys. What is it, Sissy?
An Instax camera.
Instax camera, so it's like a Polaroid. If you guys remember those old cameras when you take the picture and you shake it and then it shows the picture. Well, Mazzy's gonna show you guys how she uses it to take pictures of our farm dogs here on the farm. So you want to go ahead and take a picture, Sissy? They're wrestling. All right, you gonna take the picture? You got it?
Yep.
All right, let's see how it turns out in a little bit. So you think it's a myth that you have to shake that?
Yeah,
or does it do it on its own?
You have to shake it.
You have to shake it? So I remember having a camera kind of like that when I was little, and we always shook it. And I think I heard that Mythbusters proved that you don't have to shake it, but I still think it's fun to shake it. Mazzy, you like shaking it? So we're gonna do that and see how it turns out. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of a 1-year review on our wood splitter. So about this time last year on Black Friday, we were able to pick up a wood splitter from Tractor Supply Company for around 700 bucks, which is really an affordable price on wood splitters. And we want to kind of give you guys a review on how this wood splitter performed after an entire year.
Guys, I think we try to go to a comparison because I don't see it right now. Last thing, Twinkie, someone. So, what? So, Maddie, are you feeding too much? No. Let's see. That is too much. No, it's okay. So, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the plane bottom pig. I'm gonna get in the shop because it's 8 o'clock. Sorry.
Free throw again? He's gonna beat me with free throws. We're playing pig. I'm P, he's nothing. But I beat him last game. Here we go.
I'm getting redemption. And you are? Oh, lucky.
Oh!
Oh no.
See if Mama can get it.
Oh no.
Let's see, Jama.
So I'm gonna Shirley. So I'm gonna sit down on here.
Did you get you a chair? Oh, P P to P. Here we go.
Whoa, that was terrible. So guys, I think I'm gonna drive the buggy. So I'll do that for 10. That's okay. I can just here. Let's get green. Put the lights on. Don't need to look like. Get back up. Oh, good. Now stop and get in the back. Hey, Mazzy. What? Do you want to ride? Only if I can drive. Nope. Then I don't need a ride. It's good to share, Ransom. And you're vlogging right now. I would let you drive. If I would give you a ride, okay? Why you don't sit in the passenger seat? And you vlog like Ellen. Guys, I think I'm gonna go because Massey's
Vlog like Ellen.
No. So guys, Massey said I vlog like Ellen.
So Mazzy has an update now on the photo. So how did it come out, sis? Whoa,
Susie.
you took a new picture of Susie?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you like that camera?
Yeah, but the other picture didn't turn out too well.
So it's kind of hard to get action shots of the dogs. Sometimes when they're wrestling around, it doesn't come out so well. But Mazzy took a picture with her Intex camera and of Susie, and it turned out great. So if you guys have kids or grandkids that like to take pictures with the camera, these Intex Polaroid type cameras are really cool because you can instantly
I got a hint.
see what you got. What's the hint?
On the first try, when you try it, there's just a test. And that one doesn't really take the picture.
Okay, let's see that Susie picture one last time. Good job,
Oh,
sis.
it was upside down.
Oh, we can see it now.
She was looking right at the camera.
She participates very well, doesn't she? Thank you, Susie. All right, can you tell them bye?
Bye. Subscribe if you like this picture. Oh,
I think everybody's going to like that.
and subscribe.
We are getting into some warmer weather here in the wintertime for a few days, and we're going to take advantage of this to use our county line log splitter. So right here, it's right here beside us. We purchased this a year ago from Tractor Supply. Do you remember going and getting it with me, Ranger?
Yeah.
Whenever we backed the trailer up and they rolled it in there?
The white trailer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so we were really excited to get that. We did a little short review then, but this is actually a year later and probably about 12 ricks of wood that we've cut. So we don't use this commercially or anything. We don't sell wood. We mainly just use wood for ourselves. But you guys like using this log splitter?
Yeah.
Ransom, what about you?
I like it.
Do you operate it?
Me and Daddy.
I don't know if you've ever actually operated it. You want to give it a try today? Now, Ranger and I, we cut about 12 ricks of wood with it, didn't we, bud? And what's your job when we're operating this thing?
To operate it and move the gadgets.
The handle. So most of the time, Ranger, his age, I let him do the handle. So I tell him up and down. Pretty simple. He does a great job of it. It really speeds up the process for me. But today, we're going to probably let Ransom try it for the first time.
Yep.
You want to give it a try? You think you're big enough?
Well, I need somebody to hold the wood.
You need somebody to hold the wood? Well, Daddy's going to hold the wood.
Yeah.
And Ranger, we'll start letting him help hold the wood too. But I like to get the boys involved because it's good for them to learn this kind of stuff right now. And it's always under close supervision. So you guys will see, we'll make sure and do everything we can safely. But I want to get them involved as much as possible. So like I said, this is a year later. We haven't tried to start this up yet. So I'm going to give it a couple cranks and we'll see how it starts. It's been setting for about 6 months. And really, that's all there is to it. So stick around. At the end of the video today, we'll give you our final thoughts on a year in with the county line log splitter and see exactly what we think.
Let's go to it.
All right.
That'll start up and see. Can do it. So stand back a little.
All right, Randy, can you see if it starts up?
Hi.
You want to put it over here?
I'm a little bit too scared.
Huh?
I'm a little bit too scared.
You're too scared?
It starts up.
We'll go see if it starts up, okay?
Okay.
You want to?
Yes, I think so.
All right, don't be scared, okay? Here it comes. Oh, hang on. Let's see if the gas is on. Yep.
Do you think it's gonna work?
It's been about 6 months, so I wasn't sure if it would fire off, but it fired off on the second pull. So we'll go ahead and get it hooked up and go start splitting some wood. So we made it out here to our wood pile. We've started off the season right here with about 3 ricks of wood. And I usually take some of the bigger sticks and put them down at the bottom. That way they don't rot as fast as the ones that have already been split. So I have all these down here at the bottom left. So we're gonna go ahead and get these split up. And then I've got some more wood behind the shop and we'll get that split up next. Well, we've got some more help out here. I got a few logs split, but I'm nowhere close to being finished. And Ransom, he for sure wants to give it a try. Ranger, he said he's ready to help out. And look who else showed up.
They called in the big guns.
So Cassie's gonna help out too. Everybody's got on safety glasses, as you can see. That's one thing, whenever this wood is cracking and popping, sometimes things fly off, and we just want to try to keep everybody's hands safe. Anybody that's working over here has to be very careful, especially when next guy's going to run it. I have a feeling.
Why?
I don't know why.
Because you have to stand on that to even reach it.
You guys ready to split some wood?
Yep.
All right, let's give it a shot. So we got all the wood split up that was right here that needed to be done. Again, like I said, this was just some logs that was along the ground that we didn't split initially, so they wouldn't rot as much because they've been sitting here probably 2 years now.
Yeah, we didn't have the splitter then, did you?
A year and a half at least. When I got the splitter originally, some of this on top I think may have been split from the splitter, but I know a lot of that bottom stuff wasn't. But we got everything split up that we needed to get split up over here on this side. And the kids got to help out, so you got to see that a little bit.
I think you got the wood splitter that after I came out to help you and you split that log and busted me in the leg. I think that's when you got the log splitter.
I don't remember that. So you were standing too close to the log whenever I was splitting it with the splitting maul, and it split and went 2 ways. Is that what you said?
No.
Yeah,
Sometimes
sometimes
that way.
if you're standing close to somebody splitting wood, you got to make sure and get back far enough so when it splits and goes in 2 different places, you don't get hit.
Mm-hmm.
Safety for all. Safety for all.
So now we have a wood splitter and that won't happen.
Well, so other things could happen, but we're trying to be as careful as we can. But at the same time, the kids like to help out, and they had fun as well.
Ransom's got a new job.
What are you doing, Foreman?
I'm digging a hole.
You're digging a hole. So we're gonna have to straighten out all of this right here. So this wood has been back here for, like I said, a year, some of it 2 years, been seasoning out. And I decided that we probably won't put any wood back here again. This is in the back of our yard. Out here, past behind the shop, I've got a spot where I've got about 12 ricks of wood stacked up, and I think that's where I'm going to start stacking wood at. So
help with, well, we don't really have a snake problem, but people say snakes like wood piles, so the further away from where the kids play, the better.
yeah, and anytime I can keep dead wood further away from the house, I want to, just because the chance for termites and things like that, just getting here and hanging out in the wood pile that doesn't belong.
Take you over to where we got the baby chicks. You guys have had some awesome feedback for the feeder I made for them, and so we added something to it based on your recommendations. Let's look. As you can see, they're doing great. Gary and I were discussing when we should transition them into the pen with our mature hens. Some of them are getting really big. That one right there is really big. I wonder if he's a rooster. They say roosters grow the fastest. I hope we don't have very many roosters.
I think these are really pretty.
I think these are the copper Morans. I talked to Chad over at Adler Farms, and he told me about something else they could be that are rare. I need to get with Alex and see if they have that breed. Okay, open the door, baby. It's open.
But they got all kinds of copper in their feathers and then around their neck.
Get over in the sunlight. There it is.
They got all kinds of copper here to look at. It's really pretty though. And this is one of the smaller ones, so I'd say hopefully this one's for sure is a hen, but only time will tell.
That one right there, not the, see, it looks like we got two bar rock, or however you say it, but the one behind it that doesn't have the copper and it doesn't have the coloring, I'm trying to figure out what it is. Right here in the middle, you see it, Gary? Mm-hmm. This one right here pecking its head through, that's the one I'm trying to figure out what it is. Which could be a mix, but anyway, I'll show them inside the feeder.
Yeah, so the feeder, we put some flashing.
And I filled this up and moved it to the front, and you can see how they stuck their heads in right here before Gary pokes it off. But they make these little holes with their head, and then hopefully it'll slide down, but they've been almost eating it clean without this flashing in it.
So you can see this flashing though has a little curve to it, and so now all the feed feeds towards the front of the feeder.
Yeah, and if we needed to make that steeper, we could, but the steeper we make it, the less feed we can put in it. And since it's been working well for, what, a week or so, Gary?
Yeah, it's been working great.
I'm not going to do a ton with it. I did move it a little bit. Lynn Dare, her and I think a lot alike. Sure, causing a lot of racket back there.
I think this is
she was saying that we should
hold him ransom?
spin it around a little bit and maybe it'd keep that weather out of it. And I had already done that before she commented that, so her and I think a lot alike. But it's been working out great. And again, I made it out of scraps. That's why I found this sign, and we had these boards left over from the mobile chicken coop. What'd you get, man?
A chicken.
A chicken? I think it might be a rooster.
He's the biggest one.
Yeah.
I think he's a rooster.
Yeah, he's the biggest.
He's got some pretty feathers, doesn't he, buddy?
Well,
Does that other barred
yeah,
rock have a
that's
comb like that?
here. One chicken.
And Mazzy painted my nails, and I only got one left.
Oh, it's a boy.
Oh, it's a boy.
It's
You
a boy, you
look.
checked? Oh, good.
I don't think chickens work like that.
Well, some are.
Oh,
Some are.
Catch that other barred rock like that, Ranger. Yeah, that one. It's got an even bigger comb. I don't know. I need to become a better chicken person because I don't know how to tell. I hope they're both not roosters.
I don't know if they are. They are.
We'll give them to Vinny. You caught one? You caught the white one? Good job. All right, we better get back to work. Ranger, you want to show them how big the bunnies are getting?
Yeah.
These are silver fox rabbits, and I think this is a lilac. We'll put them side by side. Ranger's wanting to keep this one. I think it's a buck, and I think it's a lilac. So you can see how this one's a little darker compared to Ranger. Ranger, can you guys get a little closer? Yeah, there we go. So blue and lilac, I believe. First lilac we've had.
I kind of think they're both blue, but that one is a lot lighter, so maybe it is lilac. I've never seen a lilac one in person.
I'll show them to you.
So online, maybe I'll look and it looks lilac though.
So these are the two that made it out of the 8. And they are, I looked last night, they are 3 weeks old. You can wean between 4 and 6 weeks, but look how big they are. These meat rabbits get so big. Oh, this guy's
Daddy get it. Daddy got it. Here, Daddy hold it. That's why Daddy said I'll hold it. Okay. See?
So what are you gonna name this one? Let's see its face.
Buck
Ranger, huh?
Buck Taylor.
Buck Taylor?
Off of Gunsmoke.
Oh, okay.
Buck Taylor off of what?
Gunsmoke.
Okay.
And I named that the Paw Monster.
You're gonna name that one the Pond Monster.
Pond Monster and Buck Taylor.
But Ranger covers their eyes because that keeps them from calm and from kind of freaking out. But these are the silver fox rabbits. You got anything else to say, Ranger?
No.
They sure are
So,
pretty.
if you keep that one, what do you have to do?
Eat it.
Yes, but with another one you got.
Sell it.
So he's already got a blue buck. So we can only keep so many and need so many. So we'll have to sell Speedy our blue buck if we keep that one. Just part of it, huh?
Yep.
Is that from you or the rabbit?
So as we're walking through our hay right here, you can see on both sides of us, there's some old remnants of our garden. Our okra, which we ended up not picking the last couple weeks, grew up and kind of got out of control, but that's okay. We got quite a bit of good okra off of it. And this little spot where we had our hay and we made that second garden because we had all that time due to the pandemic, worked out really great. But out here is where I was talking about. We have all the wood stacked up. So we have plenty of wood over there.
Look at Susie. She's hunting something. Look how she blends in.
Oh yeah, can everybody spot Susie? If you guys can see Susie out there, leave us a comment. She blends in almost perfectly with this color of grass.
Leave a comment of a cat or say cat. I don't know.
Say hashtag Susie.
Hashtag Susie.
Hashtag Susie if you saw Susie. And then we have another 5 or 6 ricks of wood right over here. So as you can see, there's plenty of wood. Back in the springtime, whenever I had a couple weeks off work, I pretty much went out every day and cut wood almost the entire time. So I might leave a link to that video right here. Pretty much just about cutting wood, and we'll actually get back into it, start preparing wood for next year in probably January or February. So it won't be long before we start doing that.
When you got a stockpile, then you don't have to do it as much as you were.
No, we kind of got ahead. Luckily, we made hay while the sun was shining, so to speak, and now we've got plenty of wood for this winter.
Ransom's gonna go check on the pigs, he said. I probably should have sent the camera with him because that'd probably be entertaining, but Gary's gonna give us a review on his wood splitter.
So like I told you guys in the beginning, I want to let you know what we think about this county line log splitter. Again, this is the 25 ton log splitter with a 6.5 horse Kohler motor on it. And we've used this thing all through last winter and the spring. I think I've started it in almost every season, and every single time it starts up on the first or second pull without any issues. And I let it set about 5 months before today is when I started it, and it's fired right off, no issues again. So as far as the performance of the log splitter, we have 0 complaints. It's done really well. I had some concerns about the 25 ton being big enough, because as you know, if you've been shopping for log splitters, there's 30 ton and even bigger ones. But everything I have put in it, any kind of wood I have tried, hickory, walnut, any kind of oak that I've thrown at it, it split it without any issues and really without any hesitation. So I have no reserves. I would buy this log splitter again without question.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We truly, truly appreciate it. We hope you guys have a great, great day, and take it, Ranger.
Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and like this video. Peace. Woo!